Is your CPU usage high, but your GPU usage stays low while gaming? That usually means your system is not feeding the GPU properly. In this video, I'll show you how to fix CPU bottleneck and low GPU usage so your games feel smoother, more responsive, and more consistent. So guys, open the Windows search bar, type Registry Editor, then right-click it and select Run as Administrator. Since we're changing a Windows registry value, opening it as admin makes sure the tweak applies properly. Once Registry Editor opens, click the address bar at the top. Copy the exact registry path from the video description, paste it here, and press Enter. This will take you directly to the correct location without manually opening every folder. Now on the right side, look for Power Throttling Off. If you don't see it, right-click on the empty area, select New, then click DWORD value and name it Power Throttling Off. After that, double-click Power Throttling Off, set the value data to 1, then click OK. Once you've changed the value, close Registry Editor and restart your PC so Windows can apply the change properly. This tweak disables Windows power throttling behavior, which can sometimes reduce CPU responsiveness during heavy workloads. When you're trying to fix a CPU bottleneck and low GPU usage, keeping the CPU more consistent under load can help feed the GPU properly, reduce stutters, and make gaming performance feel smoother overall.
Now before going to the next step, guys, if you want to change your voice and prank your friends in games, voice calls, or Discord, then you should definitely try VoiceWave. VoiceWave is an AI voice changer that gives you a huge library of voices. And the best part is, they keep adding new trending voices all the time. Recently, VoiceWave added new voices like Genji from Overwatch and Donk, the famous CS2 player. But for this video, I'm going to show you some of my all-time favorite voices inside VoiceWave.
Hey, this is me, and I'm using VoiceWave Real-Time AI Voice Changer. It feels so alive, so natural, and honestly, it sounds way more realistic than I expected.
That sounds crazy, right? The quality is actually really clean, and you can also tweak the voice pitch and other settings depending on how you want your voice to sound. VoiceWave also works with almost every game and communication app, like Discord, Zoom, OBS, Roblox, CS2, and many more. And setting it up is super simple. For example, if you want to use VoiceWave in Discord, just open Discord, go to User Settings, then open the Voice and Video tab. Now under Input Device, select VoiceWave Microphone Input, and that's it. Your VoiceWave voice will now work directly inside Discord. You can do the same thing in almost any game, app, or recording software. And if you need a full step-by-step setup guide, you can also watch the complete tutorial from our previous collaboration. I'll leave that video link in the description so you can set everything up properly. So download VoiceWave, try it with your friends, and let me know your experience in the comments. Now, let's get back to the video.
Alright guys, open the Windows search bar, type Indexing Options, and open it. Once the Indexing Options window opens, click Modify. Now you'll see the locations Windows is currently indexing in the background. From here, uncheck any folders or locations you don't actually search regularly. For example, if Windows is indexing large folders, extra drives, or locations you never use from search, you can remove them from the indexing list. After that, click OK, then close the Indexing Options window and restart your PC so Windows can refresh the indexing behavior properly. Windows indexing constantly scans and updates file databases in the background, which can use CPU and storage resources. Reducing unnecessary indexing activity helps keep the system lighter, and when you're trying to fix CPU bottleneck or low GPU usage while gaming, freeing up background CPU load can help your game run more consistently. Now guys, in the next step, we're going to use TweakShift AI to make this process easier and more system-specific. You can grab it from the link in the description. After downloading and opening the tool, go straight to the AI Optimize section. First, click Scan and let it analyze your PC properly. It checks your hardware, Windows setup, storage behavior, network side, and overall performance tier, so the tool can understand what kind of system you're actually using before recommending anything. Once the scan is done, the next step is selecting your game or optimization target. Since this video is focused on fixing CPU bottleneck and low GPU usage while gaming, choose the game you're having issues with from the list. so the AI can focus on optimizations that make sense for that specific title. If your issue is happening across multiple games, choose General Windows Optimization instead. This will focus more on making the whole system lighter, cleaner, and more responsive for overall gaming performance. After that, select what you actually want to improve. Inside TweakShift AI, you'll see options like FPS boost, input delay reduction, high ping and network optimization, and FPS drops and stutter fixes. Since we're fixing CPU bottleneck and low GPU usage, the main problem is usually unstable FPS, stutters, frame drops, and the GPU not being used properly. So for this topic, select FPS boost and FPS drops and stutter fixes. Then continue. Now once you choose your goal, TweakShift AI will build a recommended tweak profile based on your PC, your selected game, and your selected performance problem. This is the part that makes it useful, because a low-end PC and a high-end gaming system should not always get the exact same tweaks. When the recommended tweaks appear, quickly review the list, then click Apply Tweaks and let the tool apply the optimizations automatically. This makes the process much faster because you don't have to manually search through Windows settings, services, power options, network tweaks, and hidden gaming tweaks one by one. Alright guys, now open the Windows search bar. Type Edit Power Plan and open it. Once it opens, click Change Advanced Power Settings. Now scroll down and expand PCI Express. Then expand Link State Power Management. Set this option to off. This stops Windows from putting PCIe devices into aggressive power-saving states, which can help keep GPU communication more stable during gameplay. Now expand Processor Power Management. First, open Minimum Processor State. Set it to 100% and keep moving. This helps prevent the CPU from aggressively dropping clocks while gaming, which is important when you're trying to reduce CPU bottleneck behavior. After that, open Maximum Processor State and set it to 100% as well. This allows the processor to use its full performance behavior under load, so Windows doesn't limit CPU performance while the game is running. Once both settings are changed, click Apply, then click OK, and restart your PC so the power plan changes apply properly. These power settings help keep CPU clock behavior more consistent during gaming. And when you're dealing with CPU bottleneck or low GPU usage, stable CPU performance can help feed the GPU more consistently, improve frame pacing, and reduce those random FPS drops or stutters. Now guys, open the NVIDIA app. Once it opens, go to Graphics, then open Global Settings. This is where we're going to adjust a few GPU settings that can help with responsiveness and performance consistency while gaming. First, find low latency mode and set it to Ultra. This reduces the number of frames waiting in the render queue, which can help lower CPU to GPU latency and make gameplay feel more responsive. Now find CUDA GPUs and set it to your main NVIDIA GPU. This makes sure CUDA-related workloads are assigned directly to your dedicated graphics card instead of being left on automatic behavior. After that, find Power Management mode and set it to Prefer Maximum Performance. This helps stop the GPU from dropping clocks too aggressively during gameplay, so it stays ready when the CPU sends new frames to render. Once you've changed these settings, close the NVIDIA app and restart your PC, or at least restart your game so the changes can apply properly. These NVIDIA settings help improve GPU responsiveness and keep the graphics card ready under load. When you're fixing CPU bottleneck and low GPU usage, the goal is to make sure the GPU reacts quickly whenever the CPU sends new work, giving you smoother frame pacing, better responsiveness, and more consistent performance while gaming. Alright guys, open the Windows search bar, type View Advanced System Settings, and open it. Once the System Properties window opens, look under the Performance section and click Settings. Now select Adjust for Best Performance. This disables most Windows animations, visual effects, and desktop transitions that can waste system resources in the background. After that, manually re-enable Show Thumbnails instead of icons. This keeps File Explorer easier to use, so your images, videos, and files still show previews without affecting gaming performance. Now also enable smooth edges of screen fonts. This keeps text inside Windows clean and readable, so the system still feels usable even after disabling the extra visual effects. Now click Apply, then switch to the Advanced tab at the top. Under Processor Scheduling, select Programs instead of Background Services. This tells Windows to prioritize foreground apps, which means your active game gets more scheduling focus compared to background tasks. Once that's done, click Apply, then click OK, and restart your PC so all changes can apply properly. These settings reduce unnecessary Windows visual overhead while keeping the system clean and usable. And when you're fixing CPU bottleneck or low GPU usage, prioritizing foreground programs can help your game feel more responsive, improve frame pacing, and keep the GPU fed more consistently. And that's it, guys. These were the best optimizations to fix CPU bottleneck and low GPU usage for smoother gameplay and cleaner frame pacing. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.